The Bible talks about caring for your people who are in your own house. If any does not provide for those that are in his own house, he is worse than an infidel. Even God looks at your giving to your family. It's part of your seed sowing channels. Yes. So when you don't give like a man, you don't give, it's like you don't provide. It's like you are like an unbeliever. I didn't write the Bible. 1 Timothy 5:8. I didn't write the Bible. 1 Timothy 5:8. He says, if any provide not for his own, any does not provide for his own, and especially for those of his own house, he hath denied the faith. I mean, it's so serious that it's almost like you are not a Christian. We know things that take people to hell, but we didn't know that this is one of them, that is like you are worse than an unbeliever. Husbands who don't give chop money. Yes. And free spending money and looking after self money for wives. Yes. Don't support dresses. You don't support their hair. It's like it's their own hair, they should do it. No, you are supposed to finance it. Yeah. And then when you see other ladies in town who have done nice hair, then you'll be admiring them. You should ask how much those type of things you are admiring cost. Yes. And pay for some for your own house. So that your wife too can look like somebody who has just got a boyfriend. I was telling somebody's wife that she's looking at someone who has got a boyfriend. Yes. And she said, 2022 dear, Bishop, you said it all, that we should dress well for our Jesus. Yes. And husbands should support it. Yes. Oh, you don't understand the message I mean? Yeah. Your wife is singing on stage. She has to be changing her dresses and looking nice. As her pregnancy stomach is getting bigger, the dresses should also be changing to match the stomach. Yes. Now I see that she's wearing some black be as if she's going for a funeral, because husband should locate the wife and say, get this money for this dress. I must provide for those of my own house. Your children cannot look like Kobolo boys. Shoe atete, slippers atete, and then it's as if you haven't seen. You have to provide. Do you understand? God expects you. So when you don't give to those of your own house, your mother is there. Your mother has to now beg other people and be even toilet roll cries that she has to use newspapers or some cloth to use and wash and recycle. Yes, your own mother. Those of your own provide for your own, especially those of his own house. Yes. I'm sure this is where the people got charity begins at home from, because the scripture is very powerful. Yes. No husband in this church should struggle with akonhoma. Do you know akonhoma? Like chop money. Your chop money you give is the amount is the one you are giving when we moved to this church. 2017. That amount is the same amount. There's inflation, GDP, growth, e-levy, growth rate, change of whatever dollar, COVID has come, everything, depreciation of the CD, all these things, increase of prices of other things, petrol prices, everything. Your wife cannot take Uber. Uber crash she can't take, because sometimes carrying bags, she has to pay Kayayo to carry her things and then walk to go to the station and join a queue and carry the things on her laps and bring them home before she starts cooking. Now Tifie Premier League. I'm talking to husbands. Every husband should go and look inside the budget of the house and change the budget. Yes, and change your giving. So that you are not categorized among infidels. An infidel is an unbeliever.